Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel DNA Medicare Nursing Classes. Today we are going to discuss about the conductive system of human heart. So before going to conductive system of human heart, we are studying the layers of human heart, like basic things about the structure of human heart. So there are three layers of human heart. One is endocardium, one is myocardium, another one is pericardium. So endocardium is innermost layer, myocardium is middlemost layer, so pericardium is outermost layers. So endocardium is made up of like epithelial tissue, which is innermost layer, which is very important in human heart. How it means the important layer of human heart because it contains the heart valves. These are the heart valves. So myocardium is middlemost layer, which is very thickest layer, which is composed by muscular tissue. So responsible for systole as well as diastole. So third one, the pericardium. Pericardium is outermost layer, which is made up by connective tissue. So there are two layers. One is visceral layer, another one is parietal layer. It is innermost, it is outermost. So in between the visceral and parietal layer, some fluid, which is known as pericardial fluid, which is about 5 to 20 ml in normal amount. If it is more than 20 ml, that called as pericardial effusion, which is known as pericardial effusion. So after that, we have to know some valves of the human heart, like here one heart, here one valve, here one valve, here one valve, here one valve. So this is called as right AV valve, this is called as left AV valve, this is called as right seminal valve, this is called as left seminal valve. Why it is called as the right AV valve? It is in between the atrium and ventricle. So, which is also called as tricuspid valve, which is also known as tricuspid valve, which is known as mitral valve. And here pulmonary artery, which here arises pulmonary artery, here arises aorta. So, right seminal valve, which is from right ventricle to pulmonary artery, which is from left ventricle to aorta. This is the basic structure of human heart. So right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle. These both are atrium, these both are ventricles. There are three layers: endocardium, myocardium, pericardium. So endocardium made up of epithelium, and myocardium made up of muscular tissue, and pericardium made of connective tissue. These are very important. Okay. For systole and diastole, the layer which is responsible is myocardium, and in between these two layers some fluid is there. Pericardial fluid, if it increases, it is called as pericardial effusion. So that's why the treatment is pericardiocentesis. Pericardiocentesis. What is pericardiocentesis? The removal of fluid which is present in between the visceral layer and parietal layer. Now we can go through conductive system of human heart. So this is SA node and this is AB node. This is bundle of his. Okay guys, so this is SA node, this is AB node, this is bundle of his and Purkinje paper. The conductive system of heart goes through these things, like from SA node to Purkinje paper the impulse production will happen. Okay, so before going to that, some septums we will learn. So in between the two atriums it is called as intra-atrial septum, and for in between the both ventricles it is called as intraventricular septum. So in between the atrium as well as ventricles it is called as atrioventricular septum. Alright, so this is intra-atrial septum, This is intraventricular septum. So this is atrioventricular septum. Okay. So SA node to AV node, AV node to this AV node to impulse production bifurcated into this is left side and right side. The bundle of His will be bifurcated in left side as well as right side. Now, and Purkinje fiber which are present inside the ventricles. So these SA node, AV node, bundle of His and Purkinje fiber we known as pacemakers of human heart. And then now the next structure includes SA node, and SA node which is present in the right atrium and which is composed by muscular tissue. Okay, and impulse production rate of SA node is 60 to 100 beats per minute. Okay, and AV node impulse production rate is 40 to 60 beats per minute, and Purkinje fiber impulse production rate is 20 to 30 beats per minute. So SA node is known as primary pacemaker and AV node is known as secondary pacemaker, and Purkinje fiber is known as tertiary pacemaker. Why the SA node is called as primary pacemaker? Because it produces highest impulse production rate of 60 to 100 beats per minute. Why it produces highest amount of impulse production rate? Because there are two things. One is autonomic nervous system, another one is gap junction. So autonomic nervous system, in that sympathetic nervous system will helps to stimulate and fires the SA node to produce in high amount. Okay, the next thing is gap junction. Gap junction are the specialized conditional fibers, so that supply impulses more. The supply impulses more. Now the bundle of His. The bundle of His is present in the intraventricular septum and which is also made up of muscular tissue. Okay, and Purkinje fiber, which the location of Purkinje fiber is inside the ventricle and which is also composition of muscular tissue, and this is tertiary pacemaker. Okay, once again I'll repeat: the SA node, AV node, bundle of His and Purkinje fiber. The location of SA node is right atrium and the location of AV node is in the intraatrial septum and the location of Purkinje fiber is inside the ventricles, and the location of bundle of His is intraventricular septum. Okay, the impulse production rate, and this is called as primary pacemaker, this is called as secondary pacemakers, and Purkinje fiber is known as tertiary pacemakers.